Hi you guys, it's Stephanie with Coffee Paper Scissors. Welcome to my channel. With any luck, we are going to finish putting this together today. Let me see a bunch of little pieces. I'm not quite sure the best order to put them together in because of glue drying time. So let me tell you what I'm thinking. So we've completed this. And we put that on yesterday, and then we put these on. I don't really like the fact that this is what's showing on the back, and so now I'm going to have to add something else. I don't like the idea of when it's laying down on that, and when you pick it up that's the first thing you see. I feel like there needs to be something to finish it. So I'm adding another flap like this, okay? And I was like, oh man, I don't know what to do. And so I've been sitting and thinking, and I think this is the best option. So I have chosen more of the paper and I've cut it out to fit the flap, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and glue this to this. I still have to make a journal for it, and I still have to make all kinds of things to fill all of the pockets, but at least the journal holder, the flippy thing, the file folder part of it, at least that'll be done for you guys. If anybody wants to try and make one, then everything I've done will be complete, and then the rest of it is, you know, just kind of whatever you would want to make your cards and tags and all that kind of thing out of. So I think it's finished enough to call it finished at that point, if you know what I mean. I did forget to cut a little piece of paper out to cover this, so I'll have to do that also. Okay, I think that's pretty good. And then on this side, it's going to be this paper. So, and I think, let's see, I don't want to put it on the wrong way. Well, I can't because I already cut out the shape of it. Yeah, so there's only one way it can go. So when I'm finished with this, I'll still be working, like I said, on things to fill it up with, but I'm going to really try and focus on my craft room and getting it finished, maybe, or at least more finished than it is. I have things that I've, you know, put together and rearranged and that sort of thing, but I have other things that are just kind of sitting and waiting in piles. So I would like to focus on that for a little while instead of having my mess from creating and then also my mess from organizing, both things taking up the room. Sometimes when something is covered in glue, it's really hard to turn it over and put it down. And then the part that I'm worried about as far as the glue drying and all that is I want to use magnets to hold, let's see, maybe I need to go ahead and cover this. What did I cut off? That wasn't it. I don't know that that was it. It's not the right size. What else do I have down here? Like everything I have isn't quite the right size to fit it. That one's long enough. It's going different direction though. I don't know if I like that. Oh, it's probably fine. Nobody's gonna notice, right? So we're just going to do there and there. These are the more tedious things that I've been trying to save you guys from. And I actually thought to cut a piece for it, but then I forgot. I haven't done much today, so I don't have a whole lot to talk about. Let's see. I have a few things I've been recording that I've been trying to catch up on. I like to watch, well, I watch When Calls the Heart, and I remember when that first came out and how good it was. I absolutely loved that show. It's not very good anymore, if I'm being honest, but I still watch it because, you know, it's something to watch. So I watched the recording from Sunday night. I watched that last night. One of the things that I don't like about the show is how long it takes for them to do something, you know? It's like, really? You're gonna drag us through a whole season for one thing, you know? It's like, come on. Anyway, but I still watch it, like I say. And then there was, oh yeah, the Escape to the Chateau. I've told you guys about that before. I had that recorded and I watched that. And, you know, there was a show that I had forgotten about. I found it last year. It's called Prodigal Son. And it's really good. And I wasn't recording it. I had just found it on demand. And I didn't want to forget about it, but then I went ahead and forgot about it. I didn't check to see if they were still, you know, filming. I didn't know if they had been renewed for a second season or anything like that. I'm going to go ahead and attach this. But see, isn't that better? It just kind of calms it all down. You know, there's so much going on here, and there's going to be even more going on once I get stuff in those pockets. So I thought this would be a good way to deal with that. Okay. Anyway, so I remembered somehow to look for Prodigal Son the other day, and there is a second season. And I don't know if they're still, you know, I don't know if like the whole second season has aired already, but I'm on episode 3 of the second season. But it's kind of like one of those murder thriller. I'm standing up really close to the phone right now, so sorry if I'm yelling in your ear. I'm trying to center it pretty well and straight. I think that's good enough. Anyway, yeah, it's like a murder, psychological thriller kind of a thing, and a little creepy, and it's pretty good though. I like it. But I was just looking, and they don't know if they're going to renew it for a third season. But it's something to watch for now. I also have been recently watching Finding Your Roots. I guess it's been on for a while, but it's not something I ever knew about to watch, I guess. Okay, I want to close this with a magnet. And this is the drying part that's not going to be a whole lot of fun. And then also figuring out exactly where I want the magnet to be. So I want the magnet to be like right here on this. That's not hard. So I'm just going to lift that up and just kind of put a mark there. And that'll be fine. But then lining it up here on this part is something else altogether. Let's see. Wish I could put a hole straight through it, but I can't. And then is it gonna end up where I want it to end up for what I was gonna put down? So I'm thinking it's gonna be right here. And I was gonna use this little thing, just a little decoration. Okay, I'm gonna hold that there. And then, but if I get it in the wrong place, that's really gonna stink. I need to put a darker mark so I can see better what I'm doing. So I'm just gonna take a marker, put a mark there. I want it to go there, and now I'm gonna just get down. You guys probably have a much better way of doing this. Sorry, I had to sneeze. Whew. Okay, I think right there. Okay, so this is the hard part, right? I'm gonna lift and put a dot. Now let me see if my dots line up at all. And they kind of do, I think. Okay. And one of the things that I find difficult is making sure that I'm gluing the right sides down. And so what I'm gonna do, so that I don't have the opposite sides of the magnet, you know, trying to come together, that's not gonna work real well. So I mark the sides where I need to put the glue with the marker. That helps me. And then I was thinking maybe I'm going to try and hold it down partially with a little bit of double-sided tape just to get it going, because sometimes it is just really, I mean, you can, it's got to have dry time, right? I don't want it to have too much tape. And I don't know, like, I don't know what you guys use, but I don't have any of the E6000, so I've been using Glossy Accents. And I don't know if this is just gonna wet the double-sided tape too much, but at least it'll get it started, I think. I don't know. It's the dry time that's gonna be a problem, because I wanna move on to the next step, and I don't know that I'll be able to. Okay. So now I can put this down. To just kind of cover it up. And I'm thinking what I'm going to do is more glossy accents. I'm just going to glue the whole rest of the thing down with glossy accents. And I'm trying to get the little fake wax seal thing to be right sort of centered there, I think. I think that's what I want to do. Okay. So far, so good, I think. I think. That doesn't work so much. I know it'll stay eventually. Okay, so that part's down. Now, it needs to come up just a little bit. Okay. So on this side, I want to me it looks like when I eyeball it, it needs to be more in this area. I'm gonna put, I don't know, maybe I won't put any tape on it. That's the side I want my glue. And then I'm not sticking them together because they won't stick right now. I mean, it'll just pull it right off, but I'm trying to just kind of line it up a little. It just pulled it off. I was trying to just get it close. Okay. I think that helped me a little bit though with lining it up. I could see better where it needed to go. I think and then I'm thinking I'm going to take my hot glue and go kind of just around the edge. Let me see. I hope. Just a little bit so that the glue will hold it in place, but try not to get it on the magnet. I'm sure you guys have a better way of doing this, but okay. Pull that back around. Okay, so it's not going to move from side to side anyway, so that's good. Have you guys noticed how the glossy accents little nozzle gets all stuck up like each time you use it? So I try to get the glue out of the nozzle before I close it, and it's not easy to do. Yeah, it won't leave the nozzle. So then the next time I use it, it's all stuck up inside of there, and I don't know. Okay. So I want to take this and go over it, and that's going to cover the, I think just enough it's going to cover it. That's what my hope is. and I'm hoping it holds it still. I'm hoping. And I'm going to use, hot glue. I want it to dry fast. Probably have enough glue. Okay, and then I'm going to take and put glue kind of here on this one side of the magnet, and then I don't know if I'll be able to put some on this side. It's kind of already there without covering up the magnet too much. I think I got some there. Okay. Let that sit for a second. Okay. And so, I mean, I like the way that looks better, having all of those pockets covered. It's not like real strong, but it stays. So as long as I don't put anything in here that's like too full and fat, then I think it's going to be fine. Up here, I wanted to put a belly band. So let's go ahead and do that. And if it ends up that it won't hold closed, I'll come up with something else to add to it for a closure, but I think that it'll hold it just fine. Maybe I should have done two magnets. I don't know. Okay, and then I have this and this little guy that I fussy cut out. Another thing about this stuff is, you know, stuff really shows through. So I'm going to see if I can get a light amount of Fabri-Tac that doesn't, I don't know, cause too much of a problem. But it just kind of looks like sparkles anyway, so that's not bad, I guess. Okay. I have to hold that for a second. So when I lift it up, it does fall open. I might have to add more. I don't know. But I won't put you guys through that. If I do, I'll just pull this up on the sides and maybe add another, you know, I mean, it does grab hold of it. Let's see. Let me see if I take some of these. You're like, don't do it. I'm going to cut some of these little things away and see if it holds any better. This part of my scissors are not great. If I have to cover it all up and do something else, that's fine. I can do that, but yeah, that didn't make any difference. Maybe just a slight amount. I don't know. Don't know what the right answer is. So, things don't always turn out perfect, you know. I mean, it's holding better than it was, I guess. It's holding pretty well. I'll probably come and put 2 more. Okay, so that's that. Now on the inside here, I have made a couple of little mini journals. So this one opens this way. And I just put coffee dyed paper in it. And they're blank. I might come in and, you know, add a little some decoration of some sort. And then on the back side, I added this little flap. I put magnets inside here. So that's a magnet, and there's a magnet here underneath. Okay, so that's gonna glue down right here. And I'm gonna glue it like it's a pocket. So let me put this down. Get this thing out of the way. Nope, there's no lid on it. I'm gonna put quite a bit of glue, you guys, and make the pocket maybe a little smaller than I normally would, just to make sure that everything is holding. So let's see, where's the lid? I don't know why, I just got a really weird feeling like, what if you're not recording, Stephanie? But it is, obviously. Okay, so it opens up, you know, it has journaling space in it. It closes, and it's a pocket here. So, but I don't want to stick anything too far in there right now while it's drying. So there's that side. And we're going to do the same thing on this side. Need another book. I don't know that it's tall enough. It's not. So same thing, different picture, and I made it the same way. I put the same pages on the inside. So just a little journaling, okay? And it closes the same way. And we're gonna glue it down. Lots of glue again. I think I'll be filling this thing for weeks. I put a lot of glue on, so it is taking a while for it to dry, but you know, since the journal has a little bit of a bow to it from, you know, being the signatures being sewn in, I didn't want it to end up pulling away with just one bead of glue. So it's taking longer, but that's okay. Okay, you guys, it's pretty good. So we have two little mini journals here. We have pocket here and a pocket here. We have pocket here and a pocket here. So that closes. And we have pocket here and a pocket here. And then that closes. And we tie it. And then this, I can tie it tighter. This lifts. And we have belly band, pocket, and pocket. I'm going to tie that tighter. And now I'm thinking the journals that are inside are making it kind of bow out, but I can also take and like kind of bend it a little bit so that it conforms to the shape a little bit better. So then over here we have this and this, and then when we open it we have, is that a pocket? Yeah, we have a pocket and a pocket, and then here we have a pocket and a pocket, and then we have a pocket, 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 and this, does it do anything? I think it does on the sides. I don't remember, you guys. Okay, how does this open? Did I end up gluing it in there on accident? Why isn't it coming out? I don't understand what happened. What is the matter? It got, I don't know what I did. Okay, so this has a pocket here and a pocket here, pockets here, and I think there's, yeah, there are pockets underneath too. So I have a ton of pocket filling to do, and I'm gonna just go around it like that. Maybe right there. I don't know why it wasn't coming undone. Okay. So I will work on it more like for decorative types of things, and then filling the pockets. I don't know how much of that I will do, you know, with you guys. I want to try and, like I said, work on my craft room and get it more finished and organized, and then hopefully I can show you guys a video, unless I think it looks terrible, and then I don't know, maybe I won't ever show you what it looks like. We'll see. Sometimes I feel like it's easier to show your mess and say, look, oh my goodness, than to say, look, I made it perfect, and show it, and you guys are going to be like, I don't know about that. Okay, so anyway, there we go, you guys. Thanks for sticking it out with me, and I will talk to you again soon. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.